lost today, and not the way you guys want to do it. I mean, what do you think the difference was today? What was Pitt doing to kind of make it tough for you guys today?
I mean, Pitt's a very, very good team. They equalized on their opportunities. We had a chance to make it 1-1, and their keeper made big time save. And really, I think, that changes the game, but that's her job, right? So, I just haven't had enough time to reflect, because as a coach, you're always, well, what if we would have done this? What if we would have done that? I mean, we were confident in the game plan, but, we just came up against a very, very good team that beat us on the day.
Yeah, and the Pitt coach was very complimentary. Felt like you guys came to play good soccer.
Yeah, I thought we started the game very well. Put pressure on them right away. But, when you're playing a team of that level, I mean, the game's going to even out. I thought at halftime, all the stats, everything was pretty even. I thought it was a pretty even half. And then, gave up that set piece. And again, I don't want to say what happened 100% until I watch it, but a little bit of a breakdown. And like I said, we missed a really good chance. And, there's a couple breakdowns, but, I didn't, and this is not to take anything away from Pitt. I didn't feel like it was a 3-0 game. And again, it's not to take anything away from them. I was proud of how hard our girls fought till the very end. And, for me, it's really about letting this one go and focusing on the season that these kids had, because what they've done this year is remarkable. What we've done, it's not supposed to happen at our school, coming up against the Giants. And so, I want to latch a hold to those positives. And that's what we told the team, right? You got to let this one go and focus on what you've done this year. And it's what they've done is remarkable. Wes?
Hey, Coach. Wes Pruitt, 4-Star Sports Media. We spoke previously to the Ole Miss game, and you talked about building a non-conference schedule for this moment, to play in the NCAA tournament. In what was a tough loss, and I agree, Coach, the final score was not indicative of how this game was played tonight on the field. But when you look at this season, 20-1, now 20-2 to end the year, 17 straight wins, a historic year for this program. Talk about what this season does for the future of University of Memphis women's soccer.
Yeah, I told them after last result, what the girls have been able to accomplish by going back-to-back Sweet 16s, no matter what happened forward, is it elevates you to a different level, right? I mean, there's no fluke here, fluke there. I mean, it is back-to-back. And, this group of seniors, what they've accomplished this year. And, it's again, this season with last year's, it's put us in the upper echelon. And it's, right now it just hurts. Haven't felt this in a long time. But like I said, just trying not to focus on this one day, but the whole last 3 or 4 months.
Coach, when you look at Memphis soccer on a national level, what does it mean to be the head man of a program that, like you just said, is really not supposed to be here?
It makes me very proud. It's definitely not about me. It takes everybody to, it's a lot of hard work, and it takes everybody's dedication to get to this point. And so, I always talk about surrounding yourself with good people. And I'm blessed to have, great assistants, to trainers, to strength coaches, to all of that. And that's what's allowed us, and obviously a wonderful group of kids that have bought into us and what we stand for. And, when you surround yourself with great people, great things can happen. And that's what's happened this year.
Coach, last question for you, Coach. You just talked about the seniors that are on this team. Talk a little bit about what they've been able to do in building a even stronger foundation for Memphis soccer.
Oh man, it's I I can't give them enough credit. You know, and it just, they make it easy for everybody that's come in every year, right? It's just following their footsteps. That's on and off the field. You know, they've made the sacrifices that it takes to be a true winner. And you know, they just bring it every day. And you know, that's why we've been able to do what we've done, you know, over their time. And you know, finding a group to make the sacrifices and all that, and the trust, right, from a head coach to your captains and those kids, that's not easy to find. And you know, I'm really blessed to have really worked with these kids for 4 or 5 years.
Coach, a relatively young core. You have a lot of great young players on this team. Are you optimistic about the future of Memphis soccer?
Yeah, I'm really optimistic. You know, obviously we will be losing some. We will have some big shoes to fill for sure, and the seniors that leave. You're right. We had a good mixture this year, and you know, it's not going to be easy, right? Because giving those seniors so much credits, right? Just the typical kid can't mimic that. So it's you know, I always, you know, hold the standard extremely high. Yeah, and I think we have a really good group, but it's not just going to happen, right? It's a lot of hard work that will be put in between now and then, and you know, that'll come a little bit later. Right now, these kids need to be kids. They need to, you know, reflect back and enjoy this season, and in due time, right, it's back to work, and you know, try to not only keep this level here, but continue to, you know, take it another level.
Any more questions for Coach Monaghan?
Yeah, hi. This is John Krasinski, Pittsburgh Soccer Now. I had a question about it was in terms of the first half versus the second half, scoreless, and then the pace really picked up second half. Just your thoughts on kind of how the game unfolded.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Pitt is extremely athletic. I think in you know, we've got some wonderful players that play in the middle of the park, but I think the athleticism of Pittsburgh took over a little bit at times. I mean, you got to do some things really well when you have in certain matchups, if that makes sense. And you know, so that is credit to Pitt. I mean, they're a very well coached team, and you know, Randy is a great coach. It's funny, you know, because Randy actually coached me when I was a kid, and I have a lot of respect for him and what he's been able to do and turn this program around, because that is no easy task.
Coach, congrats on the year.
Yeah, thank you guys.